A great question to ask at the end of the day. What did I do today to make my life better for tomorrow? What am I doing every day to make sure that I'm healthy, fit, strong, energetic? I have a career or business that I love. I'm financially free and I've got great people in my life. The questions that I ask every day. When you get to the end of the day, what a great opportunity to look back and say, I've just had 12 hours or 24 hours. What did I do with that time? And there's a great quote about winning and losing versus winning and learning. If you've had a winning day, congratulations. And rather than saying I've had a bad day today, I've had a losing day, what did I learn today? And it's one of the things that I always ask at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what happened. If I've had horrible people in my life, I've had a terrible experience, something horrible has happened, isn't that still awesome? Because what can you learn from those things? First of all, how could we get tougher and stronger and better if every day was amazing? And how could we appreciate the great days if we didn't have any bad days? So as I get to the end of my day, I go over and have a look at what did I achieve today? Who did I put in my life today? What interactions did I have today? How did I make my life better today? How did I get fitter, stronger, healthier, wiser today? And whatever happened, whether it's good or bad, isn't that just a learning experience, not a losing experience? So you could say, I've had a really bad day today. Here's my favourite one. It's been a really long day. Well, it hasn't been a long day because every day is only 24 hours. But it feels perhaps long because it was a bad day. But was it really? Because if you can look at every day with appreciation, so if I look now at the sunset, and it doesn't matter what's happened today, this is amazing. This is just spectacular. So it doesn't matter who's done horrible things to me today or what bad things have happened to me today. I can still appreciate the day because of the way it's ending. But let's say it was raining and windy and cold and there wasn't a beautiful sunset. Couldn't you still appreciate? Because how could you appreciate a sunny, beautiful day if you don't have any rainy, cloudy, miserable, horrible days, as people call them? The weather's something really silly to complain about though, isn't it? Because we've got no control over it. But we do have full control over most of the things that happen in our life. We do have full control over how we respond or react to the things that we have no control over. And at the end of the day, isn't that a great thing to ask? How did I get better, stronger, wiser today? What did I do today to make my life better for tomorrow? And I'm sharing that with you because some people exist through their life. They whinge, moan and complain about the things that happen, but they don't do anything about it. Have you experienced people like that? But if you want your life to keep getting better, and as an old lady, that's a question I always ask. I don't want my life to get worse. It should get better, shouldn't it? I've got better life experience. I've got more wisdom, more knowledge, more training, more education, more experience. Wouldn't life get better every single day? So if you want your life to get better, and if it's not, could that be a great place to start? At the end of every day or the beginning of the day, how will I make my life great today? Versus at the end of the day, what did I do today to make my life better? And if you're as very privileged as I am to see a sunset like I've got today, wouldn't it be nice to say at the end of that day, doesn't matter what happened today, it's a beautiful end to the day. And this is just a special side note. My gorgeous husband, K-Man, and I, something we do every single day to start the day and finish the day. We always start with I love you. That's the very first words we always say is I love you. Then what are we thankful for and what are we looking forward to today? So that we've always got a positive start to every day. Even if he's not here, I still do that by myself. What am I thankful for and what am I looking forward to today? And then at the end of the day, we had a great day today because, and we talk about all the special things that happened to us today. And sometimes they're not positive things because sometimes life sucks. Sometimes horrible things happen. Sometimes horrible people do horrible stuff. But there's a great quote and I love it. The world will always have horrible people who do horrible things. But the world will only ever be a horrible place if the good people do nothing. So regardless of what the horrible people did today, or regardless of the horrible things that might have happened to you today, wouldn't it still be awesome to appreciate everything that happens? Because I'm going to ask the question again. How could we get tougher, stronger, better, wiser if we only have great times? I feel really sorry for people who don't have tough times because we just get weaker and weaker. It's like if you don't exercise, your heart gets unfit. If you don't lift heavy things, your muscles get weak and frail. You get a slow metabolism and you get fat. That's what happens if you do nothing. You don't stay the same. Things always get worse. But if you put your body under pressure, if you put your brain under pressure, if you overcome challenges, if you have horrible people in your life that you can appreciate because now they've revealed who they are, you end up becoming a better, stronger, wiser, better person, so that every day can be a day that you live your life to the max. Pretty easy this evening. Check out the sunset. Super duper doo. How are you? Check out my beautiful sunset. Woohoo!